Hello everyone, welcome to Love and Light Tarot. Today we are doing this reading to find out what is happening between you and the person on your mind. It's a general collective reading. Take the messages that resonate, leave the rest. If you wish to book a personal reading, my WhatsApp number is in the description. You can send me a WhatsApp message and I will give you the booking details for the personal session. All right, let's start. We are going to before I start, I would like to tell you this side is going to be person A and this side is going to be person B. Okay, now depending on your situation, you will be able to understand whether you are resonating with person A's energy or person B's energy. Okay, and if nothing is resonating for you at all, it means that this reading is probably not meant for you today. Okay, so decide for yourself if this is your situation, if this is fitting in your life, and if it's not fitting, do not try to forcibly fit it in your situation. All right, let's check person A's energy. We have the Emperor. Person B. Oh gosh, we have the Five of Pentacles. Let's get some clarifying cards. Chariot. All right. Oh, why is this happening? Okay, strong water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. We also have Aries and we have Gemini. So you are dealing with somebody who is either very mature in terms of age or extremely mature in terms of their energy. Now, when I say mature, it does not necessarily have to be emotional maturity to handle relationships, because sometimes the most mature looking people, or the ones who are actually in that age group where they are supposed to be mature, act in a very, very childish manner when it comes to dealing with people and relationships. Okay, so the kind of maturity that I'm talking about here for person A is that this is somebody who is doing very well in their life in terms of their career. This could be a business owner, this could be a CEO, or somebody who holds a position of authority at their workplace. This is somebody who everybody respects a lot, puts them on a pedestal. This person has some sort of a good reputation in the society. They have to keep up that image, they have to maintain that reputation. So this is somebody who is also a little controlling, in the sense that they have those boss vibes, the leader vibes. And even in their personal or romantic relationship, this person can be quite dominating, maybe openly, maybe in a passive aggressive way. Take it how it applies. Now, don't be fixed on the gender, because the Emperor, although this is a male figure here on the cards, the images that you can see, this can actually be a female also, because we all have masculine and feminine energies within us, irrespective of our gender. So take it how it applies. It doesn't necessarily mean that this has to be a man. Okay, you could be dealing with a woman who has a very masculine energy. This is somebody who loves to call the shots. This is somebody who loves to take all the decisions on behalf of everybody. Okay, they don't really sit and think and ask and take opinions, and they just call the shots. This is also somebody who is quite independent and does not like to be tied down in a relationship, or does not like to be tied down. We just have a confirmation there if you heard the notification. So this is somebody who is quite independent. They do not like to be asked again and again, like, what are you doing, where are you going, why are you not calling me, where were you last night, things like that. Okay, even if they are in a relationship, they prefer to do things on their own, depending on their mood, whatever they feel like. They will tell you what they want to share, and they will hold back information that they feel that they don't want to share with you. Okay, it's that kind of a personality, basically. Nothing bad with that, but it's a little difficult to deal with somebody who has such an individual streak and who's actually so stubborn and set in their ways. This is also somebody who's a little egoistic, who is a little stubborn. So the more you try to convince this person, the more you try to tell them or ask them to do something, they will resist it, simply because of their ego, or they do not like to be vulnerable, they do not like to accept defeat, they do not like to show that they are, relying on somebody else for any kind of advice and things like that. So you get the picture, right? Now this is person A. Person B is extremely hurt because obviously person B loves person A. Now, I'm not saying that A does not love B, okay? That's not what I mean. But person A is somebody who can do absolutely anything. It's like, okay, you can't make it today, fine, we'll meet whenever it's possible. You can't call me, that's okay, I will wait for your call. Even if you call me in the middle of the night, I will still wake up and I will attend your phone calls and I will text back right away. I will change my plan, I will change my schedule, I will do anything and everything that is possible to make this a happy relationship. Okay? Person B is somewhat of a giver, and it's like, always expressing love and always very mushy and romantic. And it's an energy where, they love to show little gestures of affection, a very sweet, loving energy. They love to exchange gifts, they love to be pampered, they would also love to pamper their partner. They like those moments of tenderness, of sweetness and things like that. Now what has happened is, because of person A's personality and their overall attitude towards people and relationships, and the whole masculine energy and the whole, I don't care and I'm the boss and I'm the leader kind of an energy, it gets very difficult to have those sweet tender moments with this person. Okay, you have really tried. Person B, if this is the energy that you are resonating with, I'm pretty sure you have already tried to do everything possible from your side to keep this person happy. It's not like they're not happy with you, but you are exhausted. It's like, when am I going to get the same in return? When am I going to get some affection, some attention? Why do I always have to settle for breadcrumbs? Why do I always have to compromise? Like, you're busy today, okay, fine, we'll meet when you can meet. We'll talk when you can talk. Now, another thing that is coming out in this particular reading is that this person A that you are dealing with, okay, if you are person B, then you're dealing with this person who could be married. Okay, now either this is your spouse whose energy I'm picking up on, or this could be a third party situation where this person is already married to somebody else. So take it how it applies in your situation. If this is your spouse that we are talking about, then obviously this person does not have time for family and to maintain work-life balance and to take their family out for vacations and movies and dinner dates and things like that. If this is a third party connection you're in, things could get even worse, because this person now has another family to take care of and your relationship. So it gets 10 times more difficult, because now they also have another family that's in the picture. Okay, let's find out what our person A's intentions towards you. Person A's intentions towards B. We have the King of Swords. Person B's energy, intentions. All right. Now the King of Swords again is a variation of the Emperor, because this is again somebody who is very disciplined, who's very strict, my way or the highway, who does not speak too much, but is very logical, very practical, somewhat of a hard taskmaster. This is somebody who's very ethical, very logical, a no nonsense kind of a person. So their intentions with you are pretty straightforward. This is what it is, this is the way our relationship is, and this is how it's going to be. It's a very, very intimidating kind of a personality. Okay, in fact, I'm picking up on those vibes already. It's a very intimidating energy where you could be getting scared, or you are constantly walking on eggshells. It's 11:11 on the screen, by the way, and that's a double confirmation that I just said what I said. You have to constantly walk on eggshells when you're with this person. Their intention towards you is that of, I'm like this, and I do things this way, and this is the way it's going to be, take it or leave it. Now for you, person B, I'm assuming that this is your energy, okay, but you can flip the reading the other way around. So person B has the Judgment card. So it's almost feeling like, is this a karmic connection? Am I in this person's life to learn lessons, to be more independent, to probably look for someone or something that is more compatible with me? You are now looking at the red flags, or you are now getting this sense of awakening, probably, that this is something which I need to think about, because my needs, my expectations in this connection are not being met. Clearly what I'm expecting from a partner, from a spouse, or from this relationship is not what I'm getting with this person. It does not mean that you are bad or this person is bad. It just means that you are operating on different levels, and you're not on the same page when it comes to expectations or doing things for each other. They seem to be quite okay with this arrangement. They are not really worried about it. They are not, stressing out. The person who's stressing out is person B, because their needs are not being met. Person A is having most of the things their way, so they don't really have too much to complain about. Okay, let's find out what is going to happen next in this connection. Interesting reading today. What is happening next in this connection? Oh gosh, okay. This is going to be slightly heavy, okay? Let me tell you. What's going to happen next is this person is going to stay as busy as they were. They are going to be in and out in this connection. They are going to be hot and cold. We have the Knight of Swords, a very confused, very impatient, a very hot and cold and unpredictable energy with the Eight of Pentacles. They are completely dedicated to their work. They are going to stay strong, and they are going to be very, very dominating. I do not see person A changing their habits, their response, their behavior towards you. Unfortunately, in the near future, I do not see that happening. Okay, so this person is going to continue behaving the way they are behaving. My attention was being drawn to the necklace that this person is wearing here. We have the infinity symbol here. Okay, I hope the camera focuses. All right, we have the infinity symbol here, right? So my attention was being drawn to that. So this person is constantly going to be in that loop where they will keep doing the same things. They will keep being the way they are for eternity. Okay, now what you need to do is basically level up, because now you are getting the Empress card. Now you are getting the Ten of Swords card. So you are going to now stop putting in your effort, energy, commitment, time into this person or their connection, and you are going to put yourself in that position where if you have to be in my life now, you need to put in the effort. I'm not going to lower my standard for you. So it's more like a tit for tat thing now, because now we have the emperor and now we have the empress here. So you are going to be at the same level, which means that there has to be an equal give and take. There has to be an equality in this connection in whatever way you think that the equality is needed. Okay, so when you were over giving to this person and they were very happy with it, you are going to change that dynamic. You're going to now think about this as an equal give and take. And if that need, if that expectation is not going to be met by that emperor energy there, then person B, I see that you will probably give this person an ultimatum that either we work as a team to restore the connection, to restore the relationship to what it was earlier. Either we work as a team, either we put in equal effort, or I'm done. I'm going to end this and I'm going to walk away, because this is not what I need and expect in my life. I deserve better. I don't require any kind of special treatment, but I require basic equal treatment, which I'm not getting in this connection. So either you put in that equal amount of work and effort and commitment to make this connection work, or I'm ending things and I'm moving on to something that I deserve, that I feel aligned with. Okay, it's a very powerful reading, because person B is now getting into their power, and now it's all going to be like, hey, let's be equals here, or let's go our own separate ways. Now person A is going to understand what it feels like to be powerful, because now they will have to behave and they will have to give that same kind of treatment that the empress deserves.